A former Twin Cities elementary school teacher is pushing for stronger laws to protect teachers from violent students in the classroom.
Debbie York is doing it by using her own story of a violent encounter to explain the need. She shared her story with Fox 9's Babs Santos.
When Debbie York got into teaching, she never imagined her lifelong passion for molding young people would leave her with workplace injuries you might expect from the gridiron.
The date was November 9th, 2009.
In a day that would leave her in need of a spinal bone fusion on her neck and total knee replacements in both knees,
I was assaulted by a student in my classroom.
York recounts how a 85-pound first grader went on a tirade, throwing chairs around the classroom before violently body slamming her.
The anger out of nowhere was spontaneous. The kids all saw it. The room was packed with first graders.
That was York's final day in the classroom. She would eventually retire from teaching. But years later, she rediscovered her voice by working to prevent other teachers from going through what she did.
In 2016, we passed a number of laws.
The Safe and Supportive Schools Act requires any injuries in the classroom to be reported. A game changer, York says, because often teachers were unaware of the history of violent students.
There's a lot of injuries that aren't reported.
But York fears the act isn't being acted upon. She says many teachers aren't aware it even exists.
And everything fell apart. Teachers were not told in the state about it.
Now she feels the need to rebuild it from the ground up.
My hope and dream is that we can get a poster in every single school in the state.
But more than a decade after her own attack, York says the problem has grown worse because of the pandemic, and she's hearing all about it from teachers.
These kids are coming to school and they're angry.
Her new push to revamp laws in the state would also call for an anonymous hotline where teachers can report trouble in the classroom.
I've never given up. It's sort of my life. It's become my life. And it, in an odd way, it helped me heal.
In Edina, Babs Santos, Fox 9.
Well, the deadline